There is no struggle in life that is not worth the trip. I'm going to get right into it. There is no struggle in life that is not worth the trip. I'm not saying that going through that struggle, there won't be no pain. I'm not saying that going through the struggle will always be fair. I'm not saying that it won't hurt. I'm saying that it's worth the trip. I'm saying that it's worth every bit of the trip that you're taking while you're going through that pain, bro. It's worth it. Reason being is because for every struggle that you face, there is a gain. There is a reward that comes from it, no matter what it looked like. I'm saying this because no matter how difficult the struggle is, there is a reward that comes from it. Come on now. There is a gain that comes from it. Come on now. I'm not saying that it's not going to hurt. Yes, the struggle is real. The struggle is hard. The struggle can be vicious. But throughout that storm, throughout how hard it is, bro, throughout how difficult it is to even see it, while you're going through the struggle, the reality is there is always a gain that comes from the struggle. There is always a gain. There is always a reward. There is always something that you could benefit from, tools for life by way of going through the struggle. You just have to keep going. I know it feels like hell, bro. I know it feels like walking through hell. If you're going through hell, I encourage you to keep going. Grab your gain. Grab your reward along the way, because it's going to be something that you're going to use, something that's going to set you up for success later on in life. Trust me, I know. I've been there. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to go through pain. I know what it's like to go through struggle. I would not be sitting here doing this video if I did not go through it myself. If I did not get a reward from it myself. If I did not find the gain from the struggle myself. If I'm not still applying whatever it is that I've been through, the gains that I got through those situations today, if I didn't find something that I benefited from throughout those struggles, I would not be recording this video. I would not be talking to you guys. I would not be encouraging you guys. I would not have a reason to be able to explain to you why you have to go through the struggle and why it's necessary for you to go through the struggle. I would not have a reason. I wouldn't have an answer. I wouldn't have a solution. But I promise you, no matter what you're going through, no matter how low of a time it is for you in your life, no matter how dark of a time it is for you in your life, I promise you, take that little flashlight out and look. Start searching for the gains, because there is gain in every struggle. There is a reward. There is something in that struggle that you can use, bro, that's going to benefit you for life. You just got to look for it. You got to look for it. You got to go searching. You got to go searching. I know it's hard to say ignore what it is that you're going through, but to a degree you do. To a degree you do have to ignore it. To a degree you do have to dig a little deeper and go searching. While the rain is pouring, bro, while the storm is storming, go searching. Go searching. Go searching. I'm telling you, there is something there. There's a diamond within that rough that God needs you to go discover during that storm, during that trial. Let me say it again. There is a diamond in that rough that God needs you to go seek and find and use for your life. Let me say it again. There is a diamond in the rough that God needs you to go and find and discover while you are in that storm, because trust me, it's going to benefit you at the next level, because you will graduate from that situation. You will grow from that situation. You will learn from that storm that you're facing. That trial is not permanent. It's not permanent. You will find, I'm telling you, once you find that diamond in the rough, once you discover the lesson that you're supposed to learn while you're going through it, that's when the sun comes out. That's when you've graduated, my brother. That's when you've graduated. That's when you're on to the next level. That's when you're on to the next level. That's when you now have added more tools to your tool set, bro, to your tool belt that you can apply at the next level. It's like a video game. I'm not saying that life is a game. I'm just saying it's almost like a video game. Each stage gets harder, but you know what? Every single time you pass that stage, you take something with you. You take something with you, bro. Again, life is not a game, but it's just like a video game. Every stage that you pass, if you notice, you elevate. You grow stronger. You take something with you. You earn another badge. You earn another badge. You got to find that. Every stage that you're going through, just like, again, in the video games, it's always a mission that you're on. Every video game is always a mission at every level. And you got to figure out, what is it that I need to get as a reward to get me to the next level? It's the same way of life, bro. Every time you face a difficult time, again, every level is going to invite a new devil. Every level is going to get a little bit more difficult. But it does not mean that you cannot accomplish that task. It does not mean that it's set up for you to fail. You just got to figure it out. You got to focus a little bit more on why. Why am I going through this? Why is it hard? Why is it difficult? You got to focus on that why, and you got to look for the results. Come on now, you got to look for the solution. You got to figure out, what is it that I need to find while I'm going through it? What is it that I need to discover while I'm going through it? Let me find that gem, Let me get it and get through it so that we can move on to the next level. Every situation is not meant to keep you down. Every situation is meant, yeah, it's going to hurt, like I said. But at the same time, there is a reward, there is a gain that comes through every struggle that you face. So again, if you're going through hell, keep going. Keep going. You'll start to look at life a lot more different when you start looking at it from that perspective. Okay, I'm going through something rough. All right, God, what do you need me to learn in this moment? What do you need me to learn in this season? What do you need me to gain in this season? You know what I'm saying? When you look at those storms, start looking at it as, okay, God, what do you need for me to gain at this season? What is the lesson that I need to learn? What is that thing that I can use that's going to be applicable for the next stage, the next level of growth? Come on now. If you think about it, it's all set up in your favor, bro. Nobody said it will be easy. Just like going to the gym. Making those gains in the gym is not easy. I'm on my way to the gym right now. You know what I mean? I'm on my way to the gym right now. Making those gains is not easy, but at the same time, every time you go through that fire, it benefits you. It benefits you. So every single time, bro, your diamond faces that pressure, you become more solid. You become more valuable. You become more worthy. You become more better equipped. You know what I'm saying? You shine bright every single stage, bro. You just got to look at it from that perspective. It's not happening to you. The struggle is happening for you. The struggle is happening for you to gain something from it. It's all about how you look at it. It's all about how your perspective of the situation is. And I'm telling you, once you get it, once you understand this valuable lesson, this gem, you start to look at every struggle different going forward. You know, you start to look at every struggle different going forward. Don't look at it like this is happening to me. I used to be that person, man. Why is this happening to me? Why does this happen to me all the time? Why is this happening to me? No. Once you change it to, okay, all right, I see what this is. You know, going through a little bit of pressure. I'm going through a little bit of fire. Going through a little bit of pressure. It's a little bit of a struggling situation for me right now. But you know what? There is a gain here somewhere. Let me go look for it. There's a reward here somewhere. Let me go look for it. Let me go look for it. Let me take my eye off the pain a little bit. Let me take my eye off the struggle. And let me focus on putting in the reps. Let me focus on figuring out how can I advance myself from this situation. Because the sun will eventually come out. The sun will eventually come out. And sometimes, you know, it's going to rain and rain and rain until you figure out why you've been through that storm, why you're going through that struggle. You know what I mean? You just got to go through it, bro. You got to go through that fire. You got to figure out the lesson. You got to figure out what the lesson is through every situation, because I'm telling you, through every single storm, there is a lesson that leads to a blessing. Let me say it again. Through every storm, there is a lesson attached to that storm, bro, that leads you to a blessing. So again, if there's a lesson that's connected to a blessing, if there's a lesson that's attached to a blessing, then how can a storm actually be there to hurt you altogether? It's actually there to grow you. It's actually there to give you a tool that you can use and utilize at the next level and the next stages of your life, bro. You just got to see it that way. You got to look at it from that perspective. You feel what I'm saying? Not every storm is here to hurt you, bro. Not every storm is here to crush you. Not every storm is here to set you back altogether. You feel me? You just got to find that gem. You got to look for that gem and you got to find it so that you can use it at the next stage as you elevate and you grow throughout life. Anyway, y'all, I'm getting ready to head to this gym and we getting ready to go crush it. And I appreciate all you guys, man, who support the channel. I appreciate all my day ones, my in-betweens, my as of nows, and my future supporters. And if you guys do appreciate content like this, smash that like button, turn on your post notification bell. That way, every single time we come through with these videos, you guys will receive it, bro. And more content on the way. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. As always, do it brings life to you. Do it brings life to you, and it's a great chance that you'll bring life to whatever it is that you do. You already know, rain, sleet, or snow, the goal is to grow. Peace and blessings. I'll holler at y'all. One love, strength.